What's up, world? This is DJ Fuse, and you're tuning in to Just Being Earnest.
Okay, this OG Pitbull Slim in the house, and you tune in to Just Being Earnest.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ernie's show is about to start, so sit down, get comfortable, shut the fuck up, and listen.
Yeah, that's a smooth groove right there. Another episode, Just Being Earnest. Hide your feelings. If your feelings get hurt, tune out now. This not the show for you. We offend everybody. It's Just Being Earnest, courtesy to slideshow.com. Yes, tester, 1, 2. Am I picking up? Am I picking up? Am I looking good over there?
I think you're good. I think you're okay.
All right, I don't mean to yell and sound crazy.
Yeah,
I've had a wild day, busy day. How was yours?
Mine was great. It was very chill.
It was very chill. Mine was chill. I took a 20-minute nap today.
Oh, okay.
Shit was fly. Took a 20-minute nap today on some old man shit.
So you're well rested. You're ready.
I'm sort of well rested.
You're primed.
I'm as well rested as it's gonna get.
Okay.
Let's put it that way. How you doing? You said you had a chill day.
Yeah, and I'm a little drained right now from laughing my fucking ass off at this fucking video or this picture you showed me.
A man with a painted on hairline.
Oh my god!
And it was a very positive post. It was a guy. He was posting. He was praising the Lord. You know, he was deep into his belief system, which is a beautiful thing because it makes people, better people sometimes. And but not. It was a good post, positive message. But he painted on his hairline. He painted on not just his hairline. He painted his entire head.
He had tar all over his head.
Yeah. Like pavement on his head.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Of people with painted hairlines. It's a craze. It's a new thing.
Man, I need to recover. I'll be all right.
It was way wild.
Yeah. Woo. Okay.
But yeah, so that took a little bit out of us before the show started.
Yeah.
Because we were just reading the comments, and people got some of the best comments online.
Oh yeah, the destroyer of pillows.
Yeah, they call it the destroyer of pillows was probably the best one. I don't want to start laughing about that again because that one really touched me. See, it got him right now. It got dang on right now. Hey, that's a joke that touches soul because. Hopefully you'll be able to show the picture to the people while you're so.
I'll put the picture up
and just put the destroyer of pillows underneath.
This pillow's fucked up. There's so much laundry.
I don't know who said the comment, but it read.
Oh God.
No one knew his name. They only knew him as the destroyer of pillows. You know. So
fuck. Okay. All right. That's out of my system.
But yeah. Right. So we moving and grooving. Get a late start. Probably not gonna do a very long show, but it will be a fun show.
Yeah.
Hopefully, or maybe deep, or however we're gonna get it. Might be deep. It might be deep because the guy from No Reservations walked around. He did a lot of things. Walked around, looked like he appeared as if he was living his best life. Anthony Bourdain doing a lot of things that a lot of people would love to do, but deep down he was depressed and felt the need to himself. That means he felt the need to kill himself.
Yeah.
I don't know the how he killed himself.
I believe it was by hanging.
By hanging? Mm-hmm. By hanging from something, or was he like jerking off and like accidentally choked himself out?
No, he wasn't doing it like the dude from Kill Bill.
The man's name is David Carradine.
I forgot.
He's also stole the kung fu role from Bruce Lee back in the day. But
that's true, actually.
It's neither here nor there. And you're wearing a Bruce Lee shirt. There you go.
Yep. Yeah. I believe he hanged himself.
Okay.
Which is actually the correct term.
Yes,
it's not hung himself. It's hanged.
It's hanged himself.
Yeah.
Yes. We know this.
Linguistic exuberance.
Yes, absolutely.
Shit. Yeah,
So that's what he did, huh?
he offed himself.
Beforehand, did he donate his? Did he have a lot of children, or did he donate his money to charity?
No, the only thing I know about him was he had a girlfriend that was I guess molested by Harvey Weinstein. So that's what brought her in the news, but I don't think he had a wife and kid. It was just a girlfriend.
Okay.
And left her behind. Oh no, he did have a kid.
Okay.
He has a daughter.
Mm-hmm.
I remember seeing like a post of her playing in a band or something like that. But yeah, he left behind a kid.
So he might have left the kid some money. Did he donate to the animal shelter?
I didn't read anything.
Like why would a rich person just do something like that because of depression?
I don't know. I mean, you never know what's going on in somebody's head.
You never know what's going on in somebody's head.
Yeah, what kind of inner demons they're battling or whatever. What? You looking at me crazy?
I mean, I'm just wondering.
I'm
sorry. I'm just wondering. I know that everybody has problems. I think that every black person, including myself, needs therapy and professional help.
Okay. All right.
With that being said, just think of all of like the poverty-stricken people here in this country and around the world
who don't off themselves,
who see so much horror and terror and witness so much personal tragedy, more than you can ever imagine,
mm-hmm.
and never off themselves. Never put a pistol in their mouth and do the Lord's work like a Kurt Cobain, or hang themselves.
Right.
It's funny to me. I think Chris Rock had a joke. I think he was talking about Donald Trump, and this is way back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Or George Bush. He might be talking about Donald Trump, or he might have been talking about George Bush, and said if George Bush woke up with Chris Rock money, he'd probably kill himself. And that's probably real shit. If Anthony Bourdain or any of these big time celebrities woke up with Ernie money, they'd kill himself. You think it's over?
Well, only after the fact of them being successful. Because then they would have perspective. It was like, I remember.
I mean, they weren't always rich. Some of them weren't always rich.
Right. I think when you're a celebrity, though, I mean, when you're battling shit,
I mean, if you're gonna do it, whatever, you're battling demons, whatever, do it. But if you're a good person, donate that money.
Yeah, do something noble. Yeah,
donate that money. Do something noble.
Yeah.
It's just to me, it comes off a bit selfish, man. Your poor daughter.
Right.
All these people with all these quotes and all these, please donate to suicide. All these vets kill themselves every day because they seen real tragedy and horror. These veterans out here.
For sure.
And, here I am talking about the veterans again, but, these veterans are killing themselves all the time, man.
Yeah.
And nobody's saying anything. But now Anthony Bourdain killed himself because he's stressed out. Because he's touring the world and getting paid millions of dollars for it. But, his inner demons, it got him.
Well, that's probably not why he killed himself.
He's living his best life.
It appeared to be a fucking really cool life. Now, when I watch No Reservations, like, yeah, that looks like the dream job. Just going everywhere. But... when you're a celebrity and you balance shit inside.
Was he shooting skag between his toes? Is this what's going on?
I don't know. Who knows? But when you're going through something, like I think most people would like to seclude themselves.
Seclude themselves. So,
yeah,
so
like
he was some type of loner.
Here, follow me on this. Like when you're going through something, and you don't want to talk to nobody, you don't want to leave the house, you don't want to do none of that shit. I would imagine it's harder for a celebrity to seclude themselves when everybody fucking recognizes you and you can't escape anything. Which is going back to Kurt Cobain, where it's like couldn't handle the pressures of fame and notoriety. So he offed himself.
You kill yourself. That's the only.
Well, they're not gonna.
That's
they're not,
the only thing.
You can't escape.
I'm sorry, man. I just.
I got you. I'm just giving the other side.
It's just there's so much pain out here in these streets. You know,
real legitimate pain.
Real legitimate pain, not the pain of stardom and fame and success.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so successful. Oh. Fuck out of here. Motherfuckers out here grinding. Day in, day out. Living check to check. Trying to keep the electricity on. And you over here crying. Over here you depressed. Your inner feelings and shit.
Well,
you want to probably I'm not going to go there.
Well, to put things into perspective, especially with veterans, it's like one side, okay, you have a celebrity that tours the world and eats all the best food, stays in all the finest establishments.
It smashes all the best hookers.
Right. And then on the other side, you have somebody that fights for a country and then watches their brothers and sisters die on the battlefield and then has to go back here where they're reprimanded and oppressed for being a soldier.
And not given the jobs they were promised going in.
And not given the jobs they were promised going in. And have to battle PTSD where they can't. It's hard to acclimate to normal life.
Right, and you got some of them living. In states where marijuana is not even available to them.
Right.
For the PTSD.
Right. So you compare those two circumstances, like fuck. I mean, much more understandable on the side of somebody who's really been through
on
something.
The military side.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That is who I that's why I'm so angry at not angry, but disappointed in the all this outpouring about suicide prevention. Now that some celebrity did it because he couldn't handle it or I don't know why he did it. Maybe he did something.
Yeah, I mean it's very rare for me to see like suicide prevention, call this number, when it comes to military. It's always with a celebrity when they start saying like, oh, please call this number after celebrity dies, rather than when the number of soldiers, like when they skyrocket up in terms of suicide. You don't see like for any soldiers,
real life heroes.
Yeah.
Real life superheroes, man.
Right.
I know some of them. Real life superheroes, man. They deal with it.
Yeah.
You know, they deal with it. It's hard, but they deal with it. They find their ways to deal with it.
Right.
You know, shout out to all the players that fought for the country. Mm-hmm. You know?
Yeah.
But I can't really get down with sulking and feeling so sad. I mean, Robin Williams was another case because he had an actual disease that was eating at the front of his brain and he was losing his mind. That was different.
Right.
If you do your research, you find out what Robin Williams was suffering from. You can see why he did what he did.
Yeah.
It's completely different.
Yeah.
You know, so we'll see maybe in the future Anthony Bourdain that will come out that he had something very similar. Mm-hmm. But until then, my position stays the same.
Okay.
You know.
Entitled to it, yeah.
Yeah. So anyway,
right.
You got anything else to say on Anthony Bourdain? Because I wanted to touch down on that real quick.
No, I said my due.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, the Golden State Warriors are the world champions.
Once again, Dubs do it.
Back to back.
3
and 4 years.
3 and 4 years.
3 of them things.
Yeah.
Okay. Dubs.
Yeah. And 4 straight years of the finals, by the way.
Kevin Durant back-to-back finals MVP.
Yes. Triple-double on game 4.
Triple-double closeout game.
In a game where it appeared that he was trying to give it to Steph Curry.
He was trying to give the MVP away to Steph Curry.
Yeah. It's the first closeout game in the finals where I've ever seen garbage time.
Garbage time, yeah.
I've never, ever seen that.
Cleveland Cavaliers quit.
Yeah. They definitely quit.
The Cleveland Cavaliers quit.
Yeah.
And it was obvious that they quit. After Steph Curry hit that three to end the half.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Then they came back on a barrage.
Yeah. Third quarter barrage. It was over. They
were overmatched at every position.
Yeah.
Except for whatever position LeBron James was playing.
Right.
LeBron James hell of a ball player. LeBron James is not the greatest of all time.
Evident.
He will never be the greatest of all time.
Yes. Correct.
He is the greatest player I've ever seen. Much like people can say, Wilt Chamberlain is the greatest they've ever seen. I can understand that.
And they'll stand by it.
Because he was a monster.
Yeah.
And I never saw him.
Yeah. Right.
You know, I saw Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is the greatest of all time.
Right.
But LeBron James is not, and that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to make this too much about LeBron James. We're gonna go to break, but not right now. We're gonna go to break after I say this.
Okay.
To LeBron James fans who are sulking, I'm gonna say this before the break, and I'm gonna come back after the break with it. LeBron James fans sulking because they lost again in the finals. I'm getting a little tired of the narrative of people saying that Golden State Warrior fans are bandwagon fans. That's not fair.
No.
Most Golden State Warrior fans, are from the Bay Area.
Yeah.
They're from the Bay. If they like the Golden State Warriors, more than likely they are from the Bay.
In fact,
even if they don't live in the Bay, they're probably from the Bay.
Right. I'll go as far to say, for those of you who are not from the Bay Area, it's very rare for a person that lives in the Bay Area to not rep a Bay Area team.
Right. So, but there are people in the Bay Area and all around the country who have this narrative of, where were you guys? And they show a picture like Monte Ellis and Steph Curry.
We were fucking here, man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We were here, right?
Yeah.
But they don't, you know what I mean? They have this narrative that we just became Warrior fans. And the thing is that these fans, these people root for LeBron James, or they root for Russell Westbrook.
Mm-hmm.
And that's about it. Like, it's usually LeBron James, or they're like some big Russell Westbrook fan. So what I ask of them is, okay, well, where were you when Craig Elo and goddamn what's the other tall guy for the I can't remember his name right now. Where were you when Craig Elo was on the Cavs? Where were you when Mark Price was shooting threes for the Cavs
in the playoffs?
Where were you then? Were you a Cavs fan then?
Right.
Were you a Miami Heat? Are you a Miami Heat fan now? Or were you a Miami Heat fan with Ronnie Cycli?
Right.
And Jamal Mashburn? That's when you was riding with him? No, that's not when you was riding with him.
Yeah, why I found it egregious when they started burning LeBron's jersey when he left.
Right.
It's like, what the fuck you do? I actually have friends that follow LeBron wherever he wants to go.
Yeah.
And
but they cannot. I do too, and they cannot have. But they always seem to be the ones with the audacity to try to clown Warrior fans for being bandwagon fans.
Yeah, see, it's like, if you fucking hate the Warriors, that's fine. I'm a Raiders fan.
Yeah.
And I got to deal with hate all the time.
Yeah, it's like you're rooting for the Thunder. You're not from Oklahoma City. Why are you rooting for the Thunder?
Right.
Why are you rooting for? You're always rooting for the best team. You know? Okay. We gonna go to break.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. And we're back, and I had some time to think.
Yeah.
I had a little bit of time to think, right? People seem to just, I don't know why they don't like the Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
They revolutionized the game. Now everybody wants to shoot threes. Even though they don't like the Warriors, they still want to shoot threes, and they want their team to shoot threes.
Right.
Whatever respective team they have. They sit up here and like to say, the Warriors have a super team. The Warriors have this super team, not knowing that Warrior fans have had to suffer through we had to suffer 40 years before this happened, right?
Yeah.
From 1975 until now.
You know, I fucking hate that word when it comes to the Warriors, because with the exception of Kevin Durant, every single player, Steph, Curry.
Okay. Before you start going, I'm gonna help you with this.
Okay.
The first, what's the earliest date I have on there that you read?
The earliest date is 2009.
2009. Read that list from 2009.
Okay, 2009. Blake Griffin, Hasheem Thabeet, James Harden, Tyreek Evans, Ricky Rubio, and Johnny Flynn.
You know who those guys are?
I know the players, but I don't know in what context.
Those are the 6 players drafted ahead of Steph Curry.
Oh, yeah.
Those are the 6 players drafted ahead of Steph Curry. Your team had a chance to draft Steph Curry, but they decided to draft one of those 6 players. Steph Curry was the 7th pick in the draft.
Who the fuck is Johnny Flynn?
There you go. He's unemployed right now. He played for the Minnesota Timberwolves he was drafted by them. Now he's unemployed.
Oh,
but that's neither here nor there.
Okay.
There's a lot of players on that list that are unemployed.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your team,
I'm following you now.
Your team had a chance to draft Steph Curry, but you decided to draft Johnny Flynn or Hasheem Thabeet. OKC drafted James Harden. The Clippers drafted Blake Griffin. You had your shot. OKC had a super team.
Yeah.
They had James Harden, Russell Westbrook, and Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
They blew that. Don't get mad at the Warriors. What's the next date on there?
The next date is 2011.
2011. Read those names.
Kyrie Irving, Derek Williams, Enes Kanter, Tristan Thompson, Giannis Valanciunas, Jan Vesley, Bismack Biyombo, Brandon Knight, Kemba Walker, and Jimmer Fredette. That's a name I haven't even thought of in a long ass time.
And those are the 10 players drafted ahead of Klay Thompson.
Oh, the other Splash Brother.
A lot of those players are unemployed.
Yeah.
Or playing in China.
I thought Jimmer Fredette was on the D-League or something.
He's playing in China. He's doing his thing out there in China.
He's in China now. Okay.
Yeah. But those... Your team had a chance to draft Klay Thompson, but they decided to draft those players.
Yeah.
Tristan Thompson and those guys. You had your chance. Why are you mad at the Warriors? Because they picked players that you didn't want.
Yeah.
And we're not even going to get into Draymond Green, who was a 2nd round pick, who you picked 34 players in front of him.
He was the 35th.
He was the 35th pick. In which year was that?
2012.
2012.
I was just about to get into that. Yeah.
And then...
Yeah.
And then... no free agent has ever wanted to come to the Warriors. And we got Andre Iguodala, who was aging.
Yeah.
We got Andre Iguodala, who was aging.
Yeah, who looks amazing now. Who's super
amazing.
Valuable. Anybody would want Andre on their team.
Andre first year, we get dropped in the first round by the Clippers.
Yeah.
Mark Jackson gets fired.
Yeah.
Steve Kerr comes. And we do our thing. Then no big name, high market free agent has ever come to the Warriors. Ever. In the history of the Warriors.
Right.
We've been out here. We've lived out here. We've never had a big name basketball player ever. We had Tim Hardaway in there, but he wasn't like Kevin Durant.
Right.
And Kevin Durant signed with the Warriors. Now everybody hates the Warriors.
Yeah.
Because we signed one free agent.
And going back to Iguodala, who we acquired, he turned out to be Finals MVP.
Yep.
Our first chip.
Yep.
That's what
Off the bench.
I was just about to say that. I was like, people forget we're actually a homegrown team.
It's an organic team.
Yeah.
That signed one big name.
We got to see Draymond, Klay, and Steph grow.
Yep.
From the beginning.
Yep. And people hate that. And they think, and it's people who don't know enough, and they sit up here and say the Warriors buy their player, bought the team.
People forget that. Yeah.
Yeah, they just don't pay attention to it. They just want to hate on the Bay. Subconsciously.
Hate on the Bay.
People stay hating on the Bay. And it's just like, what team, who are you rooting for? Who are you rooting for? Why do you root for them?
And you know what else?
I live here. That's why I root for the Warriors, because I live in the Bay.
Yeah.
That's why I root for the Warriors. You don't live in OKC. You don't live in Miami. You don't live in Cleveland. But you're rooting for those teams and trying to ridicule for us for rooting for the team where we live at.
Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Another thing, too, is before we got KD, like, everybody was trying to get KD from OKC.
Yep.
Fucking everybody. And as far as the team goes, who wouldn't want KD? Who wouldn't want a fucking natural scorer who's on the clip of possibly eclipsing fucking Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? You want that guy.
Yeah.
Scores at ease and everything.
He wanted to come to the Bay, man.
He chose us.
Would you rather live in Oklahoma or would you rather live in the Bay? He probably got him a fly spot. He right here in Silicon Valley, the tech boom, all that fly shit.
That too, but even more than that,
he's got a lot of businesses popping off.
Right. Where would you rather play? OKC or the Warriors. The Warriors is just a fucking fun team to play on.
Yeah,
it seems
fluid motion.
Yeah,
it looks like basketball. How it should. So it makes the game look beautiful to watch.
Yeah. So of course we sought out KD to get on the Warriors. Of course we did, as any team would.
Right. And they hating because he liked it and he wanted to sign with the Warriors.
Yeah.
But that's all right. KD is here.
Yeah.
And I'm always going to ride with KD. Even if he leave the Warriors, I'm still going to be like, man, KD, he raw, man. He 2 chips here.
Yeah.
2 chips here. I can't say that for people like Gilbert Arenas. Because I had a real, Gilbert Arenas played for the Warriors. Mm-hmm. And he was not as good as he was when he played for the other teams. Mm-hmm. That's why I don't like Gilbert Arenas.
Right.
I don't rock with him. I like Monte Ellis because his best time was in the Warriors uniform.
Yeah, he was a diehard for us. I respect Monte a lot.
Yeah. I mean, it was a good move getting rid of him, though.
Yeah.
It was a good move.
Yep.
But yeah, man. The back-to-back NBA champs.
Yep. Sweep.
Yeah, sweep. LeBron came out with the hand broke.
Yeah, because he punched the whiteboard after.
I don't know why he didn't have the don't have the prop, dude. I mean, I saw his hand was swollen, but don't have the prop. Like, if you're going to have a prop, like, after the last game, why not have the prop after the first game or the second game?
Yeah.
Or the third game?
When you actually struck your hand and it was the most painful and all that
Why
stuff.
didn't you have, why the prop? Because you want the narrative.
Yeah.
And you want to control some type of narrative that, he gave it his all. He was a warrior.
Yeah. And he was still averaging over 30, wasn't he?
He had he did. He had a really good series.
With a broken hand? I mean...
Oh, you don't believe it?
I think it was just swollen.
It's swollen. He struck the thing. You don't stay swollen that long unless there's something wrong.
Oh, okay. But anyway, I mean, I'm not...
You ain't rocking with it, huh?
No, I'm not fucking with that. The appearance and all the, putting the cast on and get...
Shout out to homie Smitty, Angel Smitty.
Oh, word.
Angel Smitty. He showed a lot of love from day one.
Yeah.
Give me a lot of support. We had to make sure I didn't forget about him because we're about to wrap up the show.
Yeah. We, believe it or not, we actually like to engage you guys. Like, in terms of when you comment for us and we reply back.
Yeah, so shout out to Smitty. Smitty been down with me for a long time.
Since day one, before I was even here.
Yeah, Smitty been riding with me.
Yeah.
So shout out to Angel Smitty on Instagram. Yeah.
There you go, man.
That's the homie. But yeah, so we're not even gonna let LeBron try to control this narrative. He's very good at doing that.
Yeah, fuck all that.
And controlling his own narrative. But this one, I mean, you lost, man. Take the L.
Yeah.
And his fans take the L. Whatever you want to say about KD, whatever. He fucking balled on y'all.
Yeah.
And he did it easy. It made it look very easy. He didn't have no stress on his face.
Stone face after that 43 point game. That shit was crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The killer, the dagger 3 from 30. Boy.
Best of luck to LeBron's travels. Wherever he may go, because
wherever his fans may go. All of a sudden they gonna have Philly gear, or new Laker gear.
Laker gear.
I think he's going to the Lakers. Personally.
I think he's going Philly. I don't think he wants that smoke in the West.
I think. Well, he's got 2 houses in L.A. and I think he does want the smoke.
Oh, okay, all right.
If people are talking about the finals record, hey, if he doesn't make it to the finals,
what does it matter? Yeah, okay. That's fair.
So it's time to start thinking about the Hollywood or whatever he's been doing. Oh, but fuck him right now. Why is he stuck talking about either like LeBron or Donald Trump or somebody like that? They're always trying to control shit. It's about us right now, man.
Yep.
Right? Just being earnest.
Just being earnest. It's been a real one.
It's been a real one. We about to get up out of here, man.
Yep.
For the one time. Peace.